Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Look, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Come on, come on, come on. Come talk to me this morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm talking to you this morning. It is a Thursday, right? Y'all know what today is. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Long as you're on your way in, I'm good. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Okay, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Look, give me all those O's and R's and INGs. I am good with it. I am good with it. Do you hear me? Hold on. Let me say hi to a couple of people this morning because I want to say hi to you this morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Thank you all for joining. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, indeed. It's a Thursday. It's tight in the morning. Y'all come on in. Now, y'all know what y'all need to do, right? You come on in and do what you, okay? That's it. Say good morning to me. Say good morning. Hey, D Holly. Good morning. Hey, Red Baby G. Good morning. Yes, look, I want to say it like y'all are writing it in the comments. Good morning. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. D Holly got all them O's and R's and INGs in there, and that's how I love it. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. All of y'all, welcome in. Y'all know what we got to do. Yes, indeed. We got to tippity tap that screen over there on TikTok, tap that middle. Give me some hearts, show me some love, some diamonds, some gifts, whatever it is that you want to give this morning. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, X, Podbean. Y'all show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love, like, follow, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff that y'all normally do when y'all do what you do. Okay. Now, y'all, I don't think I'm going to keep these glasses on too long this morning because I feel like I'm kind of like right here with y'all. I'm kind of like right here, right? And I know the glasses are supposed to do this for me, but you know, okay. Hey, D Holly. Hey, good morning. All right, y'all. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, we say good morning to everybody. Come on. Okay. Yes, indeed. And if you're joining us, hearing, seeing, and feeling me for the first time ever, go ahead on and let me know. Go ahead and let me know that you came here. Let me know how you got here, right? Let me know how you got here. I just want to give you a shout out and thank you for coming in, right? Thank you for joining my village, my tribe, and my gang. That's what I want you to do. All right. Y'all got y'all cups this morning because we're going to talk about a little something this morning. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it this morning. Y'all got y'all cups? Okay. All right. I got my cup. Ooh, and it's full too. Wait a minute, hold on. Sherry Parker said I was just strolling. Okay, Sherry, that's not a problem. I'm glad you strolled right on up here and here with us, right this morning. So what we do for those that are just coming in and just happen to be strolling like Sherry was doing this morning, right? We say good morning around here, and we say good morning with all the O's and R's and INGs that you could ever want to give, right? So you got to type it out like that. When you say good morning, you feel good, right? And so that's what it is. Hey, downtime, grand rising to you as well. Good morning. Good morning to you all. So what we do is we say good morning, but we say good morning like this. We say good morning. Now I want you to take that to the comments and I want you to write it, put it in the comments the same way that you just said it. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Hey, Riri. Hey, good morning. New here, but infinitely blessed. Come on, come through. I'm glad that you are blessed. I'm glad that you are new here. Come in, share that blessing, get some blessing, do all of that stuff. Kick off your shoes and grab your cup, and let's go ahead on and we're going to talk about it this morning. That's what we're going to do. Welcome in. For those of you who are new to the platform, to the channel, to the space, to the place, y'all come on in and do what you do. Now, one thing that we do here at Titan in the Morning, right? We're going to say good morning to you. We're going to say good morning. We're going to talk about what's in the cup, right? And we're going to take a sip, but we want to say good morning. And I want to start it over one more time. And I want to say good morning to you. And I want you to understand what I mean when I say good morning, right? So Three things we do. We say good morning because we welcome everybody in. That's how we are. We're an inclusive space, right? Number two, we are going to make sure that we talk with each other and we have a good time and we be straight up. Hey, good morning, a freaking Ray. Good morning. And we're going to make sure that we have a good time. But we're going to also take a sip out of the cup. Hey, Steve, good morning. I am blessed and feeling good this morning. I'm hoping the same for you. All right. Right. Let me make sure. Hold on. I had a couple other people with some comments. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to it, y'all. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, we good? I'll do it again. Good morning. Yes, come on, Sherry. I saw that comment. I saw it. Sherry said, I'll do it again. Good morning. With all those O's and R's and INGs. I love it. I love it. So, y'all, that's what we do. We say good morning, but we put it into the comments just how we are singing it, saying it, feeling it, right? So if I say good morning, then you're going to put all those O's and R's and INGs into the comments. That's what you're going to do. That's how we do it, right? And another thing that we do is that we take the topic, whatever the topic is for the day, and we put the topic into the cup. Now, here's my cup. Y'all see my cup? Y'all see my cup? Now, this is my logo, right? Now, this is my logo. Now, let me say this to you. Hold on. Let me move this microphone out the way. Something else that'll happen to all of you who are new here to Titan in the Morning, the microphone will just pop out every chance it gets. Hey, LD, good morning. It'll pop out, right? So let me do this morning. Hold on one second. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all of y'all. I'm saying hi to all of y'all this morning. Okay, I see those hearts. I see those gifts. I see those things. Yes, indeed. Keep on doing it. All right. So this is what we do, right? I think I'm gonna take these off for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna take them off just for a moment. Let me take the glasses off because I can see y'all loud, live, and in color. Can y'all see me? Y'all can see me. Okay, I can see you see me, right? So what we do is we have a cup, right? And we put the topic into the cup and then we sip from the cup. Now, I want to warn you all who are just tuning in and being here for the first time, hearing, seeing, and feeling me, right? This sip is different because I'm from Texas and everything is bigger in Texas. And this is how we sip. So I want you to come join me this morning and I want you to sip. I want you to grab your cups. It doesn't matter what's in your cup, right? It doesn't matter what's in your cup. Grab your cup and you come on and let's take a sip this morning. That's what we're gonna do. Y'all with me? Okay, all right, all right. I'm holding on for you. I'm holding on for you. Those who are just scrolling and happen to come up on me this morning. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's Titan in the Morning. And this is what we do. This is how we act up. This is what we do, right? Some may say we act a fool, but I don't know if it's actually a fool that we're acting, but we act up. We do what we do. All right, y'all with me? Y'all ready? Now, this is how we sip. For those of you who are just coming in for the first time, I want you to make sure that you are good and you got your cup, right? I want you to position yourself, okay? Position yourself. Hold on. Let me position myself. You see, I got my shirt on, Black Excellence. Let me position myself, right? Yeah, hey, Podbean, good morning. Hey, good morning. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you. Yes. Oh, look. Good. Yeah, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. Y'all just calm down for a second. Give me a second. I want those who are just coming in and hearing and seeing and feeling me for the first time to get it, right? Y'all with me? Can we do that for the peoples that are coming in? Okay. All right. All right. Long as we do that, we all right, we're gonna show some grace. That's what we're gonna do. All right, y'all. So this is what we do. We grab the cup, we take the topic and we sprinkle it into the cup. So this morning, my topic is when I say no, I mean no. When I say no, I mean no. That's the topic. So, y'all, we're going to take it and we're going to sprinkle it into the cup. And this is how we sip from the cup with the topic that's in it. Y'all with me? Okay. Look. Don't play games. Don't play games. This is a real sip. I want you to feel it with your chest. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? This is what we do. Mm. Oh, hold on. One more. Mm. And that's it, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. It is a sip and not a slurp. Everything is bigger in Texas. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning. So if you're going to come in here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and you want to join us and you want to be with us and you want to sit with us, right? You're going to have to sip like that, right? Go on and take your breath. And then you're going to take your sip, okay? Because that's how we sip. Everything is bigger in Texas unless you've been to Alaska. That's how we know that right there, okay? Okay. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Doctor Yolanda Ross. You like how I roll my R's? Ross. Yes, yes. I felt that. I felt that. I felt that. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Come on, Steve, because it's a sip and not a slurp. That's it right there. I need this topic in my cup today. Come on, Steve. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all come talk to me this morning. Hey, Tamara. Good morning, friend. Just came in. I'm glad that you're in. Come on in and do what you do. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell them to come on in and come kick their shoes off and come get them a little bit this morning. That's what we doing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see what I got over here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what I got. Y'all got them coming in this morning. Y'all better do what you do. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. Got my greens and fruit smoothie going. Come on, Steve. That's what I'm talking about. You better be over there doing what you do. You better be over there. Hey, D Holly say sip, sip, sip. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what we got to do. We got to sip in the morning. Okay. All right, y'all. So good morning. So the topic this morning is when I say no, I mean no. I want to say it again for those that just coming in and just getting it. Oh, that's slurp. Oh, I'm sorry. That sip was something else. Whoa, hold on. Okay, yes, indeed. When I say no, I mean no. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and take another. Okay, okay. I'm gonna take another sip. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me check on my other people real good, real quick. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you. Yes, thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for the likes. Yes, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you so much for liking the live and sharing the live. Look, y'all got it going this morning. Okay, look, when I say no, I mean no. That's the topic this morning. So let me do a little something because I want y'all to know where I'm at this morning. Okay, y'all. So here's the thing. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. Somebody asked me, like 3 people then asked me, where can they get my cup? Right? Okay, y'all. So I'm trying to do better and have, the shop and all this stuff like that. And I don't have it just yet, but I do have a pop-up shop, right? I do have a pop-up shop. So let me put the pop-up shop into the comments, okay? Yes, and you can find this cup right with my logo on it. You can also find Titan in the Morning. You can find t-shirts, Titan in the Morning. You can find Power Position and Purpose. You can get you a mug. You can get you a tumbler. All of those things at the pop-up shop. Now, I know y'all are probably saying, Titan, like how many links are you going to have and stuff like that? Y'all, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Show me some grace. I'm working on it. Okay. I'm working on it. Y'all show me some grace. I even got a shirt that say good morning. So I'm going to put it into the comments here for y'all this morning. Okay. Y'all with me? All right. All right. All right. Long as y'all just stay with me this morning. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm trying to make sure that I'm good. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I'm good. I'm going to put it in so you can go over and get you a cup. So when you get ready, you can come on over back to me and have your cup and do that. You know what I mean? And take a sip with me and all that stuff like that. Let me see if I got it over here for y'all TikTok. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I got everybody. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. Hold on. I think this is it, right? So I'm gonna put it into the comments and I'm gonna pin it. All right, y'all. Woo! Let me make sure I got you. Okay, look. Let me make sure I got you because y'all look. I gotta make sure I got everybody. All right, we're gonna go ahead on and go with it. I think I got it in there. Okay. Yes, indeed. Okay. Hold on. Okay, that's what we okay. I got you. All right, I got everybody. Everybody got it. Look, we're gonna pull this up just a little bit. Yes. Y'all see it? Yeah, 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 yes. That part right there. Hold on. Let me see. Do I have anything going on right here? Okay. Yes, indeed. Hey, Willie Mingo. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Look, here we go. All right, y'all. So, good morning to you. Good morning. Yes. Indeed, I got it. So, Steve said, how do we stand our ground when we say no when people know our hearts and try to manipulate us? Hold on, Steve. I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm about to get into the topic. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, baby. This morning, y'all are live, loud, and in color this morning. In the words of T.S. Madison herself, loud, live, and in color. Okay? And I am not mad at that at all. Y'all keep on coming. Yeah, yes, indeed. Keep on coming. All right, y'all. There we go. You said you got it? Okay, all right, D. You got it. Okay, y'all. So that's my cup, right? That's my cup. That's my mug. Y'all come on and get y'all a mug. And if y'all get one, y'all let me know. Okay. Y'all got it. All right. D said, I like the merchandise and have to get me some stuff. Indeed, D. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, D Holly. So I've been trying like y'all to be on top of it, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. It like it takes a lot to do this. This is why people get other people to run stuff and do stuff, right? But y'all, I'm in it to win it, right? I'm in it to win it. I'm doing it a little old school. I'm making sure that I'm in here, right? And I'm making sure I do what I do, right? So y'all just bear with me. Bear with me. I promise y'all it'll be a lot easier in the weeks to come because I got some stuff coming. Yeah, but right now I can just ask y'all to click the link. Okay. All right, y'all. So the topic this morning is when I say no, I mean no, right? So I'm having a conversation with someone and they are talking to me about when they say no, people always will ask them something else, right? And so, yeah, I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, but I've experienced this lately where I will tell somebody that it's a no and they'll ask me why. You with me? Now, y'all, first off, let's understand what no means. No means no, period, right? A sentence, no. A quote, no. It means no, right? When you come and you ask me for something, or you come and you ask me to do something, or you come and you want to know something about something that happened, and I say no to it, no means no. When I say no, I mean no. And a lot of times people will often, and here right now in 2024, people will say to you, well, why is that? Right? Well, why are you telling me no? I know you got it. I know you can do it, but why are you telling me no? You know what I'm saying? Like people will do things like that. And so I want to say that to you all today. When I say no, I mean no, right? No is a complete sentence, period, done. The dot at the end. I don't have to explain anything to you. But y'all, we have been born and bred to believe that we have to explain to people why we're saying no. And y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong because it can't just be the South. It can't just be the North. It can't be the East or the West. It's all the way around the world. People will question your no as if you are not secure in saying no. And so I want to talk to y'all this morning about that, right? When I say no, I mean no. Have you had an instance where you said no and somebody questioned your no? As if it was up for debate, as if I had to tell you the reason why I don't want to loan you no money, the reason why I don't want to go here, the reason why I don't want to do that. Have you ever had anybody do that to you? Right? Y'all put it down in the comments. I want to put that there. Steve says it is because we feel we have to protect everyone, even if it doesn't protect our peace. And say that out loud and 3 times for those in the nosebleed. Let me tell y'all something. We have this thing, right? To where we are always trying to protect your feelings. We won't tell you no because we want to protect your feelings. But when I say no, I mean no, period. I'm not protecting your feelings like that. And here's the thing, here's the key, right? Your feelings should not be hurt by me telling you no because it's whether or not I have the capacity, the ability, or whether or not I want to do it, period. You feel me? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna leave that with you just for a second. I'm gonna leave that with you just for a second. Charlotte said, I got many comments on my shirt. I love you, new high. Hey, Charlotte. Good morning. And thank you. You were one of my first people to buy some of my merch. I appreciate you. I love you for that. Red Baby G said exactly. Hey, sweetie girl. Good morning. Kimalot said, no is a complete sentence. That part right there. Charlotte said, I have to get another cup. I've been using my mug daily. Love it. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Thank you so much. Okay. Steve said, like it wasn't clear the first time. Like it was not clear the first time. Red Baby G said, no means no. That part right there. Okay. Tamara said, no means no. Family be mad when you can't help them when I had helped them when I can. Look, let me tell you, when I help them when I can, let me tell you, people will get mad at you. You know how you ever loan somebody some money? And y'all have had this happen. I know you have. You've loaned somebody some money and then you ask them for the money and they mad at you because you asking for your money back. I'll get your old funky $20. Oh, but my $20 wasn't funky when you asked for it, when you was begging for it. You know what I'm saying? But let's be clear, y'all. Let's be clear. That wasn't the first time I loaned you any money. That wasn't the first time I gave you a handout. That wasn't the first time that I helped you out of a situation. So now my little $20 is funky because I'm asking for it back. Come on. Come on. Sweetie girl said, that's right. Steve said, so what would you suggest how to deal with it when you have a tender heart? Here's my thing, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this. Let's be right. Let's be right. Right? This is a two-way street. This is not a one-way, right? This is not a do not pass go, do not collect $200. This is a fair street, right? There may be times that I'm able to give you something. I may be able to do something for you. I may be able to be there for you in that moment, in that time. But I may not be able to do it all the time. So I had to get out of my own way. Now, look, we're not going to talk about them right now. Let's talk about us, right? I had to get out of my own way. I had to unlearn, right? I had to unlearn. Y'all with me? I had to unlearn that I am not hurting your feelings when I tell you no. If I don't have it, I don't have it. And that means if I don't have it physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, I had to unlearn that I am not a bad person. You with me? I had to unlearn that I am hurting you by telling you I can't do something. That's my part, right? So we're not going to talk about them right now. We're going to push them to the side and we'll get to them in a moment. But we're talking about ourselves. I had to unlearn that I'm not a bad person because I said no. And then I had to unlearn that if I said no, I mean no. I don't have to back. Y'all remember what I talked about when I talked about your traumas, right? When you gave it to God, when you put it down, what we do is we always make a way. We always have a plan B, C, and D. And y'all, when you say no, there is no B, C, D. There is no B, E, E. There is no M, no L, no N, O, P. There's none of that. I said no, I meant no. So I had to get out of my own way first, right? I had to get out of my own way first and say, Titan, stop making excuses. Why are you making excuses for them? And then y'all, let's be clear. 9 times out of 10, they did not make an excuse for you. They did not. They told you straight up, I ain't got it, but you do. You got the good job. You got the house. You got the car. You know what I mean? When you say no, mean no. Now, here's the thing. If you said no to something 2 years ago or a year ago or even 2 months ago, and you wanted to say yes to it today, that's your prerogative. That's your thing. That's what you do. But if I tell you no, you should not be questioning that. So I want to talk directly to you. Talk to your spirit. When I say no, I mean no. So I had to unlearn to stop questioning myself, right? Or that awkward moment. Y'all follow me. That awkward moment when you say no and it gets silent and you say, okay, well, yeah, I guess I can go ahead and do it. Y'all know my EWS, right? My EWS said, my early warning spirit said, Titan, I know you hear me tapping you. I know you feel me tapping you. I know you see me tapping you, right? Your spirit is over here tapping you saying no means no. Stop going back. Stop retracting. Stop doing all of that. Say what you said and mean it with your whole chest. Now, there will be times, right, that you will get upset and you may say something and you may do something, right? But if I'm telling you no straight up, I don't have it, or if it's going to take me out of my way, right? And I don't have to go out of my way. If it's going to take me to a place where I'm going to be late for what I'm trying to do, if it's going to stop me from living the life that I'm living, and I tell you no, I mean no. Can I do it? I'm sure I can. Do I want to do it? No, I don't. Do I have time to do it? No, I don't. So when I say no, I mean no. I want you to try it today. We're gonna try it. We're gonna sing it today. No, no, no. Right? I don't want you, and I know now. Ba-ba-dee-ba. Look. No, no, no. Like you say no, you mean no. Stop backtracking and letting your no become a yes or a maybe or ooh, or I don't want to hurt your feelings or I don't want to do that. And I want you to do this here. When you do it, okay, sweetie girl, no, no, no. That's Don Penn, y'all. Go check her out. I love that song. I don't love you, and I know now. Bebop. If you ask me, baby, what? Look, I'm telling y'all, go check out Don Penn. That song, old school. I love it. Love it. It was a thing back in the 90s. It's still a thing now. Anytime that song comes on, period, right? Hey, good morning, $10. Good morning. Okay. Tamara says Destiny's Child. No, no, no. Okay, that part. Hey, the King. Good morning. Tamara says, I give them suggestions when I can't offer them. Okay. Look, let me tell you something. Baby, do you think we can be conditioned to feel this way through family trauma and narcissistic parents? Indeed, Steve, we got it from somewhere. But see, let me tell y'all something. Your parents and your grandparents and your elders were born in a different time. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but at that time, you could not say no and mean no, right? You always had to give. There always had to be some leeway, right? Some play, right? You know what I mean? And so a lot of times people don't truly understand it. So yes, pass it down, pass it down. And some of us may have narcissistic parents, but some of us may have parents that thought that they were doing the right thing by telling us not to say no like that. Help everybody. Make sure, you know what I mean? Especially your fellow man or woman or friend or boo or baby or cousin, uncle, aunt, right? Them, they, he, she, whoever it may be, right? We were taught to help people because they get you closer to God, right? That's your salvation. You're here for a reason. You're here to help people. But y'all, when you don't have it, you don't have it. You feel me? And that means physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. When you do not have it, you do not have it. You cannot pour from an empty cup, period. And I know we're talking about money here too, right? But here's the thing, y'all, just because you go out and work hard for your money, that doesn't mean that you're able to give it to everybody on a whim. And you're supposed to. That's your money. But people will clock your dollars. They will watch what you're doing. Oh, you just bought a new car. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just like the debt people, right? Soon as your credit score, something changes, something happens, there's a flash across your credit bureau that boom, something didn't happen. Here they come. Here they come. They calling. Oh, well, we just want to remind you about this debt you got. Mm-hmm. I know about that debt. I said no. Okay. Hey, Miss Jessica, good morning. She said, good morning, beautiful friend. Thank you so much. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that wasn't. Oh, come on. Baby. Y'all, hold on. Hold on. That was rich right there, baby. Sherry Parker said, I had to do the same. So I feel you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Steve said, oh, gotcha. So we have to shift the focus to us and realize we might be in our own way. That part, Steve. And the reality of it is that we are always trying to stop somebody else from hurting. We are always trying to protect somebody else's peace. But y'all know what I talk about here at Titan in the Morning. I talk about protecting your peace. Protect your peace first, and then you can protect theirs. But let me tell you something. Everybody is not going to like your no. And it's not meant for everybody to like, right? But you got to be okay with you saying no. Say no to yourself. Titan, no. Don't you do that. Titan, no. Don't you make an excuse. Titan, stop lying to them. No means no. Tell them no. Say it with your full chest and go on about your business. Go on about your business. And I know y'all are probably looking at me right now and probably saying, well, Titan, but what if, but what if, but what if, but what if, but when you were what if, where were they? When you needed that money, where were they? When you needed that time, that energy, when you needed that spirit, where were they? Where were they at? Tell me. Tell me, because if you can tell me that these same people were sitting right on the side of you, holding you up, had their hands on your back so you didn't fall, they made sure that everything was good after you told them no, right? You feel me? Then you go ahead on and keep those people around you. If they were doing all of that, if they were standing on your side, at your back, they were even in front of you sometimes, making a way, making sure that you were good, and you wanted to give them whatever it is they were asking for, you have that right. But when I say no to you, all of a sudden you got an attitude. You want to argue. You want to fuss. You want to ask me why. You want an explanation, but you were never there when I needed you. When them four walls closed in and that darkness creeped in on me and I was asking you for help, did you help me? Well, no, what you said to me was, I can't even help myself. So how am I going to help you? You feel me? But I didn't help you 10 times over, tenfold. I'd have made sure that you survived. So when I say no, I mean no. That's it. We have to unlearn that yes is always the answer. We have to unlearn that we got to make excuses for us saying no. When I say no, I mean no, period. And here's the other thing. When people come into your life causing havoc and chaos, when people are trying to approach you and always in your space and you tell them no, that means no. And I don't know what's wrong with the world today. Well, probably not even today, because it's probably been since the dawn of time. But people will press you. People will come into your space. Y'all, I had this friend at one point that was always in my space, right? And y'all know I'm always around people. I am a good spirit, a loving spirit. But for whatever reason, this person, I kept saying, don't do that. Like, no, like, stop. You know what I'm saying? And they just always wanted to be up on me, always sniffing me and stuff like this. And I was just like, what is going on? So one day in particular, I was not feeling it. And I said no again. But this time I said no. All of a sudden, I'm the angry black man. All of a sudden, everybody wants to flip out. All of a sudden, you're not right, Titan. This is not right. I told you no 3 times. And I shouldn't have told you no 3 times. I should have told you no the first time and didn't feel like I had to explain myself. I asked you to stop getting in my space. I asked you to stop doing what you're doing, and you would not stop, right? I asked you to don't do that. And you don't know what my traumas are. You don't know what my stigma is. You don't know what's going on in my life. But I'm asking you to not do that. I said no to you, and you kept going. Now, of course, we're not friends anymore. We don't fool with each other, and that's fine. But they went to everybody and played the victim. He did this, and he did that, and he did this, and he did that. And I was going to go over there and apologize because my friends at the time was like, well, Ty, you know you was wrong. Y'all don't know what was going on, right? This particular person, we friends, y'all, and I'm that type of person. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. Ain't no funny business. Ain't no backing. We don't do that. We don't do that. I hold a friendship sacred. So I said, stop. And you wouldn't stop. Right? So this is the part where I want you to like hone in on. You got to be able to stand by your no, because what'll happen is that it'll keep building like a pimple. And when it pops, you can't be in control of everything when it pops. So let me tell you, in the very beginning, I had to unlearn that I was not wrong in telling you no. So when I say no, I mean no, period. Argue with somebody else. Don't argue with me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Hey, Miss Gwen, good morning. Miss Gwen said I had to start saying no because when I was in need, everyone said no and stood on it. Come through, Miss Gwen. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all think about how many people you help throughout the year. And when times get rough for you, where are they? And then here's the other part. We just talked about this, Miss Gwen. When you loan somebody something and you ask for it back, they act like you've offended them. Bruh, sis, like, come on, king, queen, I gave you, right, when I didn't have. But whose fault was that? Whose fault was that? Mine. Hey, good morning, Eunice. Good morning. Steve said, I also learned not to give when one you're given to doesn't reciprocate. So here's my thing. I'm gonna say this because people always say this all the time. My grandmother was a giver, right? She would always give. Sometimes she would give to the point that she would sacrifice for herself, right? Now she always made a way, but she would sacrifice. And what I mean by that is it wasn't always financial. It was mental, emotional, spiritual. She would always sacrifice. And so I learned from her to be more of a giver, right? To be more of somebody. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I learned from my grandmother, and then something I learned from my mother, right? My mother was a giver as well, but my mother was more street. My mother was like, you know what? You pop off, you act a fool with me. We're going to tussle. We're going to do some elbows and bows. We're going to rearrange some furniture, right? That was the difference, right? And so I had to learn to say no and mean no, right? By being out there in the streets, because the streets will eat you up. My mama taught me how to maneuver, how to play, how to understand people, how to watch my surroundings. And so while my grandmother was one that gave all the time because everybody felt like she could give because she had, the ability to give, right? Finances and all of these things like that. But she had been used to giving for so long. You with me? And so when I say you have to unlearn it, it was something that was taught to you, right? You were taught that in order for you to have salvation, be one with God, you must give, right? But in order to get something, y'all follow me? You gotta, okay, look. So here's my thing. Let me back it up. In order to get something, you got to go through something. You feel me? And what we do is we say yes, 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 yes to these people all the time. They're not going through nothing to get that. They know that they got a bank in you. They know they have a spiritual support in you. They know they can come to you at any time, any given moment of the day, and you got them. But in order to get something, you got to go through something. You feel me? And so with that being said, right, anything that comes to you at a 5-finger discount and free all the time, it's not good. Somewhere down the line, it's going to rear its ugly head, and you're going to have to deal with it at that point. Now, I don't have to deal with it if I tell you no. I don't have the money to give you, but I'm going to say yes and take out of my light bill or my gas bill or out of my car, gas for my car. I'm going to give you the money because you need it, because you have these things going on. And I'm not saying that you got to be mean or nasty. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is 9 times out of 10, we take out our own mouths, or as the Bible would say, we rob Peter to pay Paul. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that, right? Some of us out here robbing Peter twice to pay Paul, right? You feel me? Like you got it, so I'm going to take it from you and give it. No. Where were they when you needed them? Where were they? Help, but also don't let people misuse your kindness. Indeed. And it's nothing wrong with helping, right? Sandala said that. There's nothing wrong with helping. But sometimes what we do is we cripple people, right? We become that crutch. They're not going out and doing it. Why would I go out and do it and Titan can give it to me? Titan gave it to me so freely the last 4 times. Why won't he give it to me a 5th time? There you go. That part right there. Sandala says, energy vampires don't know when to stop. You have to preserve your peace. And I want to say this because this is so important, right? I did this episode where I talked about spirit drainers, right? And I talked about how people will latch on to your spirit because it's so bright, it's so great, it's so good. You have an abundance of spirit, right? Y'all with me? Y'all follow me on this. You have an abundance of light, and people will attach themselves to it because they feel they don't have that spirit or they don't have that light, but they are constantly coming and attaching themselves to you. And y'all, we got to say no. Sometimes I need recovery. Sometimes the marks have not, where you bit me, where you done started siphoning off my energy, those haven't healed yet before you come and find another space or open space and attach yourself again. I got to say no. When I'm protecting my peace, that's what I mean. I got to say no to protect my peace because I'm over here on the edge about to fall over. And then you come over here and bring me all your baggage, right? And just dump it in my lap and walk away like it's nothing. I have to protect my peace. So when I say no, I mean no. I mean no. Some people like yes, people, but I will not be a rug anymore. And that part, Randall, I'm not finna sit up here and play with you. You're not finna wipe your feet on me every single time. That's not how that works. Yes, my mat says welcome, but that doesn't mean for you to come in here and run amok in my house. That's not what that means. Okay, Red Baby G said, come on and teach great word. Thank you so much. Donnell said, the wave pattern called for consideration and care. I don't know what that is. Donnell, please explain if you would. Red Baby G said, they always do. They never think they're wrong. Indeed. Indeed. Do you think how we talk about we're triggered with those who don't get? Why are they so? Oh, don't get why you're saying no. I got you. I got you. So my thing is, like, a lot of times I don't understand how they want to, they don't get it because they've never had to. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, y'all. Something that I know about myself is I'm a hustler, right? I'm a hustler. And so I'm gonna always hustle. I'm gonna always make a way. A lot of times what we do is we are stuck in hustle mode, and every mode of our life, every piece of our life does not deserve the hustle. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on. That one gonna get you. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tiffany said, I couldn't even borrow an ear. Indeed. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. Yes, indeed. It's just that I hope that God continues to bless you and that you stay strong in your journey. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good morning. Okay, Red Baby G said that's deep. Okay. Never give anything you need yourself. That part. Y'all, that's deep. Let me tell you something. Because the reality of it is, right? The reality of it is that a lot of us are born into this hustle mode. A lot of us are born into this survivor's mode, right? And what you need to survive, you will do whatever you need to do to get it. So sometimes some people, and I'm not saying I'm excusing them. Not, that's not what I'm saying. Some people don't see anything wrong with it because that's their life. That's how they live it. You feel me? They hustling. But I want to say this to you. Every piece of your life doesn't deserve a hustle. There will be times that you don't have to one up somebody. There will be times that you don't have to get them before they get you. There will be times that you don't have to always have some type of 5-finger discount or some type of scam or scheme or something like that. There will be times, right? But if you were born and bred this way, if you were raised like this, if this is your life 24/7, 365, then you don't see nothing wrong with it. But I want to flip it back to us, right? We don't see nothing wrong with saying no and then saying yes because we figure that we have it. Why not give it? We figure that we want to get closer to God. We want to have salvation. Well, why not do it? You feel me? And then how many of you have given physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, have given, and then later on you thought about it like, man, I should have really went to sleep. I should have got some rest. I should have fed my spirit. I should have fed my EWS. You know what I mean? My early warning spirit. I should have taken care of myself. Now I'm hurting. Now I can't go to work. I can't do the things that I need to do, all because I have said yes when I really said no. When I say no, I mean no. And y'all, I want y'all to look at it this way. When you say no to something, it blocks what's coming. When you say no to something, it blocks what's coming. When you say yes to something that you've already said no to, that barrier is gone. So whatever it is that's going to come into your life and do whatever it is going to do, it's going to happen because you allowed it. You said yes to it, right? And I know some of you probably saying, well, Titan, that's a little extreme. No, but think about it, right? I said no to you because I didn't have the time. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the spirit in that moment. I needed to go recuperate. I needed to go build myself back up. I needed to protect my peace. But because I'm trying to get closer to God, be better with God, trying to get to heaven, trying to have salvation, I said yes. I'll deal with it on the other side. Now I'm hurting in my body. Now I don't want to get up. Now I'm late to work. Now I'm going and my blood pressure is high and this and that, right? Now I'm somewhere where I'm saying, why am I here, Lord? Why am I here? Because you said yes. When you definitely said no in the beginning. You already knew what the chaos and destruction was because you saw it coming, but you said yes because you felt bad for the person. You weren't thinking about yourself. And a lot of times people say, I didn't even think about myself. I was thinking about you all the time. And that is a problem in itself. That's a problem in itself, right? You need to think about you because it's you, right? It's you. This is your life. And the things that you do and the things that you accept, the things that you let in, right, will affect your life. You feel me? People will tell you that you're wrong. People will make you feel bad about being secure in your finances and in your love and in your life. People will make you feel bad about the fact that you can take a trip whenever you want to because you work hard. They will make you feel bad about that. At the same time, they will condemn you. You say, hey, I just got a promotion. Let's go have a drink. Didn't you just get a promotion 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 months ago? Like, but I celebrate you at every turn. You feel what I'm saying? Like people will do things like that, right? Melody said, heaven is your here and now. Love and live. And that part. We're not going to play that game. D. Holly says, we have good hearts and feel sorry for them most of the time. They play on that sometimes. And they do. And they do. And I always want to say to people, like, I'm not being mean or nasty. I'm not being angry. Right? But what I'm saying is, wait, what about me? Right? I'm sacrificing over here all the time. Y'all, what do I do? What do I do, y'all? What do I do? Do I live? Right? But part of me living is saying no. Part of me being upfront and honest about where I'm at, protecting my peace, what traumas have afflicted me, stigma, hurt, shame, me being honest with I'm not good. Remember what I said on Tuesday? I said, y'all, I don't go over there because my spirit is telling me don't go over there because I'm not strong enough to go over there. I got to work on some things. You feel me? So I'm going to say no to you because I'm not there. But you're going to make me feel guilty. So I say yes. And then I'm in the thick of it and I am drowning. I am suffocating. I am not being able to rationalize where I'm at. And I probably could relapse on whatever it is that's going on in my life because I just said yes to something that I most definitely knew that I was not ready for. Allison says some people don't have anything to give. That's true. That's true. And that right there is a point. Here's the thing. It really doesn't matter, right? And I'm glad you brought that up, Allison. It really doesn't matter whether you have it or not, right? It is yours to give. So if you say no, even if you got a stockpile back here, you feel me? Even if your cup is flowing, overflowing, if you don't want to give it, you don't have to. So when I say no, I mean no. Period. That's it. There shouldn't be no question. Well, why? Why? You just got this new job. You making all this money. You got this car. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right? And y'all, I'm gonna say this, right? And then I'm gonna get to the comments. Sometimes, because you've been doing it, that don't mean that you have to continue doing it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want to say it to you one more time. Just because you've been doing it doesn't mean you have to continue. You have the right to stop it at whatever point you feel it needs to stop. You have the right to say no at whatever point you feel that it needs to stop. You have that right. And you have the right not to feel guilty about stopping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want to say it to you. I don't know who this is for today. Well, whoever you are right here, this is for you, but it's also for me. I want to say it again. You have the right to stop it whenever you feel that it needs to end. You have that right. Steve said, got a rollout game. Thank you. And thank you, Titan. I really needed this today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, and my new car don't count my pocket. I would tell them that part right there. Like, why they clocking your dollars? Right? Red Baby G, why they clocking your dollars? Right? I guarantee you, if you work hard and get out there and do what you need to do, you can get you a new car as well. Like, don't do that. Majestically said, hello, yes. Okay. Sweetie girl said, that's right. Look, y'all, y'all know I don't ever tell y'all anything that I have not experienced or anything like that. But I think sometimes we get to the point, and y'all, I've been responsible for this, right? I've been responsible for saying yes when I said no in the beginning because I didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I didn't want anybody to be mad at me. I didn't want anybody to not like Titan. You cannot like, no, you cannot not like me. Right? You can. You got to like me. If I got it, I'm going to give it because this is what I do. I was put on this earth in order to do this. This is what I do. Right? But y'all, what about you? What about protecting your peace? What about understanding that you can only go so far? And if you are not protecting your peace, if you are not securing who you are, if you are not being the person that you need to be, right, then you cannot give it to somebody else. You have got to be able to say no. When I say no, I mean no. And if they are questioning you, right, if this person, these people, these places, these things are questioning you all the time, then you need to do inventory on your circle, on your village, your tribe, your gang, and your chosen family. If these people, places, or things are testing you every time you say no, then you need to rethink who's around you, what's around you, where you're at. Truthful, honesty. Allison says, some people, you do something for them one time and they want you to do something for them all the time. Exactly, Allison. And then they have no qualms on it. They have no qualms on it. They'll tell you, right? They'll be like, oh, well, you got it. But that doesn't mean I have to give it to you. I can't believe you even asking for the little funky $20. I called you 10 times yesterday because I was stuck out and I really needed some help. Why you didn't answer? Oh, I was just, I was asleep. I had to do this and do that. But you've called me at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and expect me to get up and come help you. And I got to get up at 6 in the morning so I can be ready for work for 8 o'clock. Not to mention I got to do all these things, but I've done it for you. And y'all, this is the last thing that I'm going to say, and we're going to get out of here. I'm going to try to get out of here on time today, or at least a little bit after time. But this is another thing too, right? We have to stop expecting people to treat us the way we treat them. We would like it. We want it, right? But we have to stop the expectations that we didn't set in the beginning, so they are not going to treat us the same way that we treat them. I had to tell somebody one time, this is the last time I loan you anything, because you haven't paid back nothing. Not that I want it back, but you didn't even offer. Like you said, Allison, they kept coming because they knew I had it, right? And y'all, I'm not finna dim my light. I'm not finna sit up here and let you put me in a hole or back in the closet or down in the box or in the dirt. I'm not about to do that. When I say no, I mean no, right? Well, you know he's going to say no the first time, but if you give him the puppy dog eyes, he'll say yes. My no means no. Y'all, my cutoff game is so strong now, baby. Done. I will do that now. So when I say no, I mean no. Y'all, this morning's topic is when I say no, I mean no. Stop it. Stop going back around. Stop changing your mind. Stop saying that when you say no, it means no. But you got to think about it like this, right? As we get ready to get out of here, think about this. Why did you say no in the first place? I guarantee you said no because the last time you said yes, there was a lesson that was taught in that yes. And you said to yourself, I'm not doing that again. You said to yourself, I got to stop this. You said in the midst of all that chaos and destruction that was going on, you said, I can't do this again. Right? And then in that moment, you probably thought of every excuse there was to tell them why you're not going to do it again. But y'all, that was then. That was then. My energy, my battery, that's mine, right? I understand that I need all of what I have in order to survive in this world and to do things. I need all of my energy and my spirit right now because I am not good. I'm working through some things. I'm going through my past and my traumas and my stigmas. I'm doing these things. So all of that they are asking for, I can't give it to you right now because I need it. You feel me? And down the road, if I want to do something for them, I will do it for them. But if I told you no, no means no. When I say no, I mean no, period. It is a complete sentence. It is done. I am not going back. I'm not feeling bad. I am not going to sit here and make you let me go down this rabbit hole of I'm not worthy, right? Because I didn't help somebody. I'm not a good person because I didn't help somebody. People will tell you these things and they will do it on purpose because a hustler, right, sometimes don't know the difference between I got to hustle and who I'm hustling. You feel me? When I say no, I mean no. If somebody is asking you 15 questions, right? When I say no, I mean no. When somebody wants you to change your no to a yes, why is that? Stand firm on it. And I'm going to say this even more so, right? If you are feeling bad about that no, because the first couple of times you may still feel bad about it. When you say no, what you do is you remove yourself, right? You remove yourself from the atmosphere. That's what you do. You remove yourself from the atmosphere. You walk away. Mentally, you check out, right? Spiritually, you check out. And y'all, this is not toxic, right? But you got to think about where you're at. I walked into this already knowing or feeling, because I've dealt with this person before, This is what they're going to say. This is what they're going to do. And then I'm going to cave in and say yes after I've said no. Right? Mm-mm. I'm good. Hey, well, Titan, can you meet me over here and do this or whatever? No, no, no. I'm fine. The answer would be no. I ain't even asked you for nothing yet. But the answer is no. And I don't feel no ways tied. You feel me? I don't feel so. It's just like when I'm walking on the streets, like people all the time, like there are individuals that are out there that are unhoused, that have various things going on, and they will ask you for change, or they will say, "Hey, can you give me this, or can you give me that?" And a lot of times, people want to give because you see somebody in need, right? I cannot act funny with the person that doesn't give. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what they're doing, right? If I gave to somebody, then I gave to somebody. But I can't expect the next man standing to the next man, standing to the next woman, or standing to the next person to do the same thing that I did. You feel me? So you can't expect me to always give every time you come a begging or asking or trying to run game. Y'all, first time, shame on them. Second time, shame on me, because I should have known better. I should have known better. And last time, there won't be. There won't be a third time. You feel me? First time, shame on them, because they already knew what it was, that hustle. Second time, shame on me, because I should have reminded myself of what it looked like. I should have remembered what it felt like. I should have understood what the game was the first time. But sometimes we don't catch it like that. It won't be a third time. You got me the first time. Second time, I felt a little guilty, so I allowed it to be. It won't be a third time because I'm saying no. N-O, period. A complete sentence. And I don't have to explain to you why I'm saying no. There's no reason for me to explain to you why I'm saying no. Y'all feel me? So this morning, our topic is, when I say no, I mean no. That means stop. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You stop. Like, I'm telling you no. And see, and here's the thing too that I want to say about that. Sometimes your no is not enough. Sometimes you got a King Kong. No. I bet you heard me. No. I bet you got it. No. I bet you understand. You feel me? I'm not leaving you no room to hurt or harm or take me down this road. I'm good. I'm good. Something that a friend of mine said to me the other day, they said, yeah, we got to make sure that you're right, Titan, because you quick to say that I'm done. I'll go back to driving Uber and selling cakes. And I will. To protect my peace, baby. No. I'm not doing it. I'm not allowing that back in. I'm not allowing myself to go down this road, right? And what we do is we expect people to understand us when we ain't told them how to treat us. We haven't told them how to understand where we're at. No boundaries. I saw you over there, Yoshi. No boundaries, right? People don't know boundaries. They don't. You have to set the expectations. The expectation is, I'm helping you this time, but this won't be every time, right? So when you come back the second time, I tell you no, right? You feel me? I helped you one time. Why is it you're still back in the same predicament? I'll never forget, somebody one time told me, hey, well, I just need to do this. They're about to cut off my lights. And I'm saying, well, how long have you been past due on your light bill? Oh, it's just this month. Unless your light bill is astronomically high, right? Don't nobody cut off your lights like that. You had to be a couple of months behind, or you got some fees, or that bill is high as, yeah. You feel me? But see, that's not even for me. You saw how I just tried to figure out what was going on. That's a no. No, I'm good. But my light bill, that's your light bill. Mhm. When my lights got cut off, when my water got cut off, when they repossessed my car, remember, you didn't have nothing for me. And I know sometimes y'all are eye for an eye, but this is what I'm saying. I've helped you 20 times over. And then here's the thing. If you didn't have it, you didn't have it. But you copped the attitude with me because I asked you for something. I asked you, could you give me back the money that I gave you? Because I'm in need. I've never asked you for anything. But you sure right. You sure right. I went through what I went through. There was a lesson learned. It was a hard lesson, but I'm much better for it now. And now, and now that I'm on top, here you come. That's a no. Well, you don't even know what I want. It's a no. It's a no. Period. Now I know. Sometimes you have to treat people accordingly. My grandmother used to say, sometimes you have to treat people with a long handle spoon. I love you, but from a distance. Y'all know those gumbo pots, right? Those stew pots, how deep they go, and you have to have a long handle spoon. My grandmother used to say that you stick your arm out, right? And put that long handle spoon at the, and that's how far they got to stay away from you. Treat people with a long handle spoon, right? You can still love them, but love them from a distance. You can still be there for them, but let them understand that that's not your ministry. You're not doing that. When I say no, I mean no. When I say no, I mean no. I'm good. But I don't have to be vindictive or nasty. I can still see you. Hi, how you doing? Be cordial. Titan, why they don't ask you for nothing? Because they know better. Because I said no. And I stood on that. Titan, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe that you wouldn't even do that. You can't believe it. I got a life to live myself. I'm out here working hard. I'm out here all times of the day and night and doing what I do. I'm over here sacrificing for my life. They can't do the same. We wasn't both dealt the cards of life. And it's not my responsibility because my cards may be a higher deck than your cards. Like, that's not fair. But I'm out here doing the work. I'm making sure I'm making a way. I'm hustling, but I'm not hustling other people. And y'all, something that I know, something that I have, I will hustle myself to death before I go and hustle somebody else. That's not my ministry. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm able to move and do, I'm going to do it myself. I'm not coming to you and asking. Now, there were times in my life, and there may be times in my life going forward in the future that I may have to ask somebody for something because I've gotten myself into a pickle, something has happened, da 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 da. I'm cool with that. But I know that 98% of my life, I'm hustling for me. I'm making a way for me. I'm making sure that that door stays open for me, however I have to do it. And when I can, and if I could, and if I would, and if I should give something to somebody, then I'll do it. But if I tell you no, my no means no. Period. No. And that's it. D. Holly said, I'm just listening to you, Titan. This is another deep conversation. Thank you so much, D. Holly. She also said, yes, the older people used to say that. Indeed. Indeed. And y'all, I used to always wonder, well, why would I do that? Well, why wouldn't I help them? Well, why would people will take you down a dark hole? People will take you down, as they call it, the rabbit hole, right? They will have you thinking that you're in the wrong. They will have you thinking that you are not right for being who you are, for loving who you are, for doing the things that you need to do for your life. They will make you think that it's wrong for you to be successful. It's wrong for you to love, right? What you do. It's wrong for you to be on purpose. It's wrong for you to be happy about the journey that you are on. They will make you think that you are wrong. All because you wouldn't let them hustle you. No means no. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead on and get out of here. Okay, sweetie girl says no, period. And you got that right. Indeed. Okay, Randall said, if you can work hard for yours, they can too. That part. But you know something, Randall, on that though, people will make you feel bad about stating the obvious. I asked somebody one time, well, who gonna do it for you? So if I can't do it, who gonna do it? You not gonna do it? You expected me to do it every single time, but I can't do it. So now what? And it's wrong for them to depend on you to make a way for them when they could have made a way for themselves. Now, are we all dealt a hand? Yes, some of our hands are different than others. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if I can, prayer without work is dead, right? In order for you to get something, you got to give something. You got to get up and go get it, right? There is no way that you can sit there all the time. And I've met people like this. I used to live in Third Ward, Texas, in the CUNY home. I know people like this. I know people in my family that are like this. They say that you got it, so why wouldn't you do for them? And I'm saying, well, I'm out here working every day, getting up, going to work, doing what I'm doing, making sure, sacrificing here, eating ramen noodles and doing things when I didn't have money, I didn't have food, things like that. I couldn't call on you. But now you're going to make me feel bad because I'm not taking care of you when I worked hard for everything that I got. And so, and the other thing too, people talk, well, you blessed, you've been blessed. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you. I'm blessed. And I like the fact that I'm blessed. And I love the fact that I'm blessed. And I love the fact that my higher power, my God, is in the blessing game. However, all of us are blessed because we woke up this morning. We have breath in our bodies. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now, if you can't do it and you didn't fail on hard times, but your hard times should not be 365, 24/7. And you coming to me 365, 24/7. When are you working? When are you making a way? When are you trying? And then you want to give me the excuse, well, it's been this. Well, it's been this since you was a teenager, or it's been this since you was in your 20s, or it's been this now you 60. It's been that since you were 30. When does it end? When does it stop? When I say no, I mean no. In this season, all of you watching, hearing, seeing, and feeling me, in this season, you say no. In this season, you protect your peace. Stop inviting that turmoil and destruction into your life by saying yes. Say no and mean it when you say it. And it may tug on your heartstrings. It may make you feel some kind of way, but you take yourself out of the equation. Take yourself out of the equation of feeling bad for them. Take yourself out. And that sounds a bit harsh, but you got to be able to understand that you got to live on. And people say it all the time on airplanes. What happened? You put the mask on yourself first, and then you help others. Well, why is that important? Because I got to survive. How am I going to help them if I can't breathe? Period. When I say no, I mean no. That's it. In this season, when you say no, you mean no. In this season of protecting your peace, in this season of loving who you are, in this season of you trying to make it to the next level and trying to do and trying to have a life that's full of integrity and love and laughter. When you figure out where you're at, you say no. No. I'm done. I'm done making it easy for you and harder for me. I'm done taking out of my mouth to give to you. I'm done doing those things. So this time when I say no, I mean no, period. I'm done. I have no qualms about it. Somebody told me a couple of months ago, with Titan, you just stopped talking to me. I had to let you go. I told you that I was going to do that. Well, yeah, you did, but you didn't have to do it like that. Well, how else was I supposed to do it? Because you kept coming around me, and I told you that we don't jail like that. I think my words were, this changes us, right? You didn't done this. This is the third time you've done this. So this changes us. There's no more freebies. There won't be a third time. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. There won't be a third time. So we're done. This changes us. We see each other. We speak. I'll be cordial, right? That's it. But I have no love for you like that no more. Well, dang, Titan, you ain't have to act like that. Indeed, you do not. You didn't have to act like that. But because you did, and you thought that it was a thing to do, and you've done it 2 times over, I need to let you go. For my own peace, for my own love, for my own happiness, for my own salvation, I have to let you go. I cannot invite you back in. I cannot let you cross that threshold with those same vindictive motives that you have. And you only get one time to tell me that I'm the scum of the earth. You only get one time to tell me that I'm nothing. You only get one time to tell me that I am less than. You only get one time to tell me that I am a fake this or that. Oh, and we done. Just imagine, y'all, somebody talking to you in your face, talking about you, talking under your clothes, telling you that you are this after you have helped them get all the way to where they are. Think about that. And then you are supposed to take it? You're supposed to just be okay with it? I'm going to pray for you, but I'm going to also pray for me that I don't rearrange the furniture when I see you. I'm going to also pray to the fact that I got favor. But don't play with me like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. After I've done so much for you. Oh, and you can go pop to whoever you want to pop to. And I had to tell the people that they went and pop to, y'all follow me on this. Y'all, I'm going back to third ward. I'm gonna be a little ghetto. Probably some ebonics about to happen. But I told the people that they were popping their mouth to. If you believe them, then we are no longer. If you're going to come to me and ask me, well, why don't you go and talk to them and do that? I'm a grown man. When I say no, I mean no, period. That means I'm not letting that back in. That means I'm not entertaining it. I'm not playing with you like that. And I see this person till this day. I'm cordial, right? I'm cordial. But don't let that cordial fool you. Well, Ty, you've been avoiding me. I'm not avoiding you. I already told you I don't fool with you like that. I don't pluck with you like that. I do not. I'm not giving you another chance. Now, y'all, I have been there. I have been there where I allowed people that have done me wrong back into my life and they hurt me something bad, right? When my spirit, my EWS, my early warning spirit said, Titan, don't you do that. Don't you open that door. Treat them like a vampire. In order for them to come in, you got to invite them in, right? Just opening the door don't mean that they can come in. You got to invite them in, right? But now I wanted to say, oh, welcome. Come on in. Yes. Titan is this, Titan is that. And then I'm left holding the bag. I'm left drained of my energy and my spirit. I'm left questioning, God, why? I'm left trying to understand why I can't do what I need to do for me because I've done it all for you. That part. Hey, Aunt Sandy, hey, if helping you is hurting me, then we need to change up. And that part right there, we need to change up. Like, we're not going to play that game. And y'all, I want to tell y'all something, and I'm going to just be just a little in this because my Aunt Sandy brought up a little something, right? People will be in your circle. People will be in your tribe. People will be in your village. And the whole time they are destroying you. The whole time they have something sinister going on over here. And what happens and what I love about life and the way that you live life, and if you're true to who you are, it won't be long before it rears its ugly head. And that person that you thought was so great that you thought you could depend on, you find out that they have been backstabbing you and talking about you and doing you wrong from way back when. Yes, everybody plays the fool sometime. Everybody plays the fool sometime. So I want you to be careful. Pick your friends like you pick your fruit. Pick the people that you hang around. My village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. Did you hear what I said? Chosen. I chose you, right? I chose you because you had my best interests at heart. You made sure, right? If you ever needed anything, I was there for you. That's what I've done, right? But there have been times that people were standing 2 people away from me and plotting my demise. And because I was trying to make it, I was trying to be what I thought God wanted me to be, right? Something other than myself, I allowed them to stay that close. Now, y'all may say, oh, keep your enemies closer than your friend. No, bump that. I'm not playing with you like that. I'm not playing with you like that. Y'all, when I say no, I mean no. That means no more, right? No more destruction, no more chaos, no more coming into my house, my life, and running amok. I'm going to set the rules and the expectations. You're not going to leave my front door open and air condition the whole neighborhood. That's not what you're doing. Because I didn't gave you the expectations. I didn't told you it's no. I'm not going back and changing my mind. And then also too, once they show you who they are, you put them out there on that island by themselves. That's what you do. Wipe your hands of them and be done. And be done. Because I guarantee you that ain't the only time they didn't try to plot your demise. That's not the only time that you've been thrown under the bus. If they are bold enough to tell you right now, today, this year, in 2024, how they truly feel about you, they've been feeling that way. They've been thinking about this. It's only now that this situation has happened that they feel like they are up here and you down here, and they about to let you know. You thought you was that. Look at me. I'm over here. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And you right, y'all. I could go out and destroy your whole life and tell them all the secrets that I know. But who would that be for? I'm done with you. I don't have to do that. I don't have to fight. You feel me? Not that battle. That's not my battle. That battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. Okay? We're going to let them deal with that over there. I'm not fighting that battle. I didn't say no. What am I fighting you for? You're not making a break in my life. I'm over here on purpose and doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm in that pocket, ain't Sandy? That's what I'm in. I'm in that pocket and I'm doing what I was called to do. What you are doing over here is trying to take away something that I was called to do, but you think that it was yours. So you're going to try to plot my demise because you feel it's yours. I was called to do that. I wasn't called to do what you're doing. You stay in your pocket and do what you do. Over here, in this house, in the God we serve, when I say no, I mean no. And y'all, I'm telling y'all this, and I'm about to get out of here. This is the last piece to this, right? It's going to sound harsh. It's going to feel harsh. And it's going to make you think that you are not doing the work that God put you on this earth to do. It's going to make you think that. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. Whoever you are right here, I'm talking to you, but it's also for me. But my spirit is telling me that somebody out there going through some things, somebody is out there right now going through the very thing, trying to figure out whether or not they are doing what they were called to do. They are on purpose. This is their journey. I want to tell you to stay in that pocket. Like I tell my Aunt Sandy all the time. I told my Aunt Sandy, and Aunt Sandy, I'm going to use you just for a moment. I told my Aunt Sandy years ago, stay in that pocket because there's something that they need from you that God put in you that they need, right? That you can only give because you come from this way. You come from this pocket. You can't come from that pocket over here on the right. You got to come from the left because that's the only way that they're going to receive you and know you. You still going to do God's work, but it just looks differently. And along the way, there are going to be people that are going to attach themselves to you, right? My Aunt Sandy prayed into me, I hope at the time that I was giving her, but I told her, my spirit told me to tell her, stay in that pocket. She stood up in front of us, the community, and said, I am not this, but I am this. I am the messenger. I am the woman of God. I'm coming here because this is what my ministry is. This is what I was put on this earth to do. Did I know it back then? No, but you will do what you were put on this earth to do and have purpose. So I told my Aunt Sandy, stay in that pocket. And I told her more than once. And I've told her about 10, 15, 20 times. I'm probably going to tell her 10, 15, 20 more times throughout the next coming years, because she's doing great things, going places, traveling out of the country, making sure that she's delivering the word, but she's also giving you that auntie. I'm that auntie, right? You can come to. I'm going to set you where you need to be. I'm going to tell you what you need to do, right? But in the word, in the message, my message and all that, we needed that. We needed people to see us, right? But also love God. We need people to see us, but also be of the word. But we need people to see us and also love us for who we are, right? Right? And a lot of times people will ask you, right? Well, hey, Sandy, why you doing that? Sandy, why you doing that? Doctor, right? Pastor, right? Why you doing that? Because that's what she was called to do. She had to say no to a couple of things. And her no in the beginning didn't mean no. Now, y'all, I'm speaking for her on this, right? But Aunt Sandy can confirm or deny or tell me that I'm all wrong. But in our conversation that we had, and I'm just a little part, Aunt Sandy, I'm not going too deep in your business, but she had to say no because it wasn't feeding her spirit. It wasn't feeding her purpose. And they called on her because she was who she was. But they wanted to block her for being a woman of God. The key word, woman. They wanted to block her because her message, right? Her message wasn't the typical message. It wasn't the male-driven message. They told her that she couldn't go here and she couldn't go there. Right? That's what they said to her. Because she started saying, no, I'm not going to curve my message. Right? No, I'm not going to invite these individuals. No, I'm not going to support my LGBTQIA plus community. Right? In order, right, to do what you want me to do, I'm going to invite them. I'm going to bring them in. That's my purpose. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? So I got to say no to that. I got to say no to that. I got to say bye-bye. And although it may hurt, although it may make you feel some kind of way, Aunt Sandy had to be in that pocket. She didn't know all those years ago what this was going to be in 2024. And I'll just say this year, period. In 2024, she did things that I know she only dreamed of. Touching spirits and souls. And come on. So I want to say this to y'all. Aunt Sandy, thank you for letting me use you for a little bit on that. Stay in that pocket. I want to say this to all of you out there, right? A lot of times you're going to say no to something and you're going to feel like it's against God. It's against your religion. It's against what you are doing in life, right? But we all have purpose. And sometimes you have to say no so that yes, right, that's for you can come through. Because you keep saying yes to this over here, it will keep you there. Now, what's for you is for you. But let's just think about it like this. Let's just think about it like this. I'm supposed to be where I'm at right now. Right? I couldn't have fathomed that I would be where I'm at right now, doing the things that I'm doing, but I'm supposed to be there. My God said, I need you over here. You're going to have to say no to this over here. You're going to have to let this go because this is holding you back. This is harming you more than it's helping you. I got to get you away from, you got to say no. And I know I was talking about Aunt Sandy before, but this is for all of us. You got to say no, because sometimes what you're doing is saying yes to the very thing that's going to keep you away from the promise, from keep you away from the blessing, keep you away from those riches, right? You keep saying yes because you feel that you have to be over here, but understand where you're at. Ooh, y'all, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm too. Ooh. When I say no, I mean no. No, I can't keep doing this. No, I can't keep sacrificing for things that are not of me. No, I cannot silence myself. I cannot shut up. I cannot sit here and let you talk about my community and do what you do to my community, set laws and legislation about my community, right? And I say nothing. They ask me, Titan, why are you always so vocal? Because I have to say no to this. This doesn't do me any good. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not doing the world any good, right? I had to say no to not living. I had to say yes to living. But I had been saying no to not living. Like I just could not live. I didn't want to live because I thought that, that this is what it was. And then now I'm sitting here saying, wait, so all I had to do was say no? Spirit said yes. That's all you had to do. I told you don't go over there. I told you to say no. I told you that I'm your EWS. I'm sent here. I am a part of you. We're connected because you got to say no. That's not for you. So they told me, this is the last thing, and I'm out of here, y'all, for real. They told me, Titan, don't you talk about AIDS anymore. I was going to, so now y'all, I've been getting offers and wanting to speak on panels and all of this. And they asked me to talk about HIV and not AIDS. And y'all, I want to say this and be clear. I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive, celebrating 19 years, but I was diagnosed with AIDS, only having 4 T cells. That is a huge part of my story that I cannot leave out. No, thank you. If this is what this panel is, if this is what's going to be, I cannot sit here and not speak on this. If you want Titan, then you have to have all of Titan, right? That's what I had to say no to and mean no. And yes, y'all, it could have been exposure. It could have been money. It could have been all of those things. But if I am going in spaces and places and I am being silenced, right? These spaces and places are not curated for my community, for me, right? Then I have to be able to stand up. And here's the thing. If it's for me, it's going to happen. If it's for me, it's that. So I said to them, right? I understand where we are, right? I understand it's 2024. But the other part that I want you to understand is that my history matters. My story matters. There's somebody out there, even though we have made leaps and bounds in medication and all of these things, there's somebody out there that's suffering, that doesn't understand AIDS, right? We have a World AIDS Day. How can I not speak about AIDS, right? So I wanted to make sure I said no to being silent. And I meant that. I'm not being silent anymore. Silence is violence to me. And so I will speak on that. And for a moment, y'all, for a moment, it got quiet. They stopped asking me. They stopped asking me because I'm pretty sure somebody talked to somebody there. But this is what I want you to know, right? 3, 4, 5, let me see, 3 months, 4 months later. Hey, Titan, we would love for you to come. Hey, Titan, can you do this? Hey, Titan, can you be on this? Hey, Titan, can you be? And I was like, right? No means no, right? I'm not going to explain again why I said no. But in order for me to go different spaces and places and to be, I had to say no and explain to them why my no was period. And that's the reason why. Same thing with Aunt Sandy in that pocket. She had to let them know, no, I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not going to come in here the regular way. This is who I am. You either accept me or you don't. And now she done been all over different countries, bringing people in, letting people know, praying for individuals that ain't never prayed before or that never understood the power, right? The salvation, never understood the word. She's there. She's the bridge. So that's what we do. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Thank y'all so much. This morning, my topic was, when I say no, I mean no, right? And y'all, I want y'all to be able to understand that you don't have to always be a yes person. There is life in the no, right? There is salvation in the no. There is understanding in the no. Make sure that you are good. Make sure that you are good. Hey, Silent Chat. Say, my son has HIV to found out this year that he had it. Indeed. And Silent, hit me up and let me know. I think, have we talked before on that? If you need somebody to chat with, just to like bounce stuff off of, you don't have to give me all, information, things like that. But I do know that sometimes we need people to talk to and things like that. I thought we did, right? But yeah, y'all, hit me up, message me, let me know if you have any questions, anything like that. You want to talk about something. Thank you so much, Q, for the gifts and the roses and all of that. Thank you so much, Red Baby G. It's for me. Confirmation. Love you, Titan. Thank you so much. Sweetie Girl said 10K. Yes, we had 11K, almost at 12. So we're going to get out of here, y'all. On that, let's see. D. Holly said, celebrate your milestone because it is something to be proud of and all the good you have done for everyone. Thank you so much, D. Holly. God bless you for standing up. Yes. And Sandy said, you on point? I try to be, Sandy. D. Holly said, right, Titan. That is so true. They be feeling a certain way about you. Indeed. Indeed. So y'all, yes, indeed. We good. We got everybody. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do it. Let's go ahead and get it. Woo. Y'all, today was that was a doozy. All right. So when I say no, I mean no. Let's make sure that we are on top of that and that you are doing what's best for you, right? So I want you to take your hands and your arms, and if you can't do it physically, do it mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I want you to wrap them arms around you, wrap them hands around you, them arms, and I want you to squeeze yourself real tight. Squeeze yourself real tight, And what I want you to do is put your name where my name is, and I want you to repeat after me. I want you to put your name where my name is, and I want you to repeat after me. You with me? Okay. So Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. You don't have to ask for it and you don't have to return it with a receipt. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Squeeze yourself real tight. And y'all, let's get it. Y'all know what we do. Okay. Silent chat. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Danielle, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Adrian, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Q, I love you right where you're at in this moment. QQ, I love Quiqui, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sweetie Girl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Vanessa, I love you right where you're at in this moment. D. Holly, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Aunt Sandy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Daniel, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Gwen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The Bridge, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Shona, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Shona, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Red Baby G, I love you right where you're at in this moment. King Country, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Mac Rob, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ricardo, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Randall, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Blue, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Cheryl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Established 1991, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Allison, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. It's Blue, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ryan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sunshine, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Veteran, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Yoshi, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Bowie, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Russell, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Marky, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Eloise, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ryan, Rian, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Aaliyah, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Majestically, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Terrell, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Allison, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Melody, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Steve, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jazzy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Big J, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tiffany, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Carl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Danelle, I love you right where you're at in this moment. TT, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sheila, I love you right where you're at in this moment. New hire, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paula, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Dottie, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Day Day, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. MC, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tiffy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. $10, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tamara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Jessica, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sherry, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Black, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did I have? Woo. FY, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And I love you right where you're at in this moment. And Cecil, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Big Mama, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And yes, I love all of y'all right where you're at. Wow, y'all, that was a lot. That was a lot. But I love you all right where you're at in this moment. Y'all, we know that there's a constant in this world and it's love, but we need more of it. Love of self, right? When I say no, I mean no. Love yourself enough to know that when you say no, you mean no, right? And don't think that just because you're saying no, that the yeses will not come. I want you to be okay in saying no, right? Protect your peace, love who you are, be who you are, right? And when you look in the mirror, I love you right where you're at in this moment, flaws and all. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Let me get to going and y'all be good. Look, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard. Yeah. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. Y'all tell a friend, invite a friend, like, follow, share, do all of that good stuff. Tell them to come, kick their shoes off, and just chill out for a moment. It's a morning wake up. It's Titan in the morning, and y'all come see me. Okay, let me sip real quick. Oh, that's good. And that's how we do it. All right, y'all. Indeed. Okay. Look, silent chat. I put it in the comments. I'm gonna put it in the comments again. She said, I need that mug. Let me put it into the comments for you. There it is right there. I put it into the comments. I pinned the mug into the comments, y'all. I know. Look, let's go one more time. I'm gonna put it into the comments for everybody one last time. Okay. And it's over at my pop-up shop. Y'all, I'm trying to consolidate everything. I'm getting there, y'all. Just bear with me. So thank y'all so much. I will see you all again. I will be on, I believe I will be on Sunday. Okay, I think I have an event Sunday afternoon. But y'all look for me, TikTok. Look for me on Sunday. I'll be over there. All right. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all, I love y'all. Love you.